here at the Mattamy Athletic Centre, former Maple Leaf Gardens, and we're here to show you our app we've created, the Mattamy AC Interactive.
Mattamy AC started back in September as a thesis pitch to our faculty of RTA School of Media, and from then on it got accepted, and then now it's turned into a fully functional mobile application that essentially allows us to overlay the historic photographs that are seen throughout the Mattamy Athletic Centre with virtual content, or what we like to call some virtual historic exhibits.
The photos that are covered here at the Mattamy Athletic Centre are very wide-ranging. We have personal stories like Tommy Naylor, the skate sharpener for the Leafs, who was an unsung hero, developed so many interesting products that no one would ever know about unless you came here and found out. But you also have political, when Pierre Trudeau came here and gave a rally speech.
Working on this app, I learned a lot about Maple Leaf Gardens, and some of the cool parts that really got me intrigued was how Maple Leaf Gardens was one of the biggest concert venues in Canada. Any big music legend since 1932 has come through the gardens and performed here. And I had the opportunity to go out and interview some of these rock legends. A couple of the interviews that really stood out to me was Ronnie Hawkins, knowing that he started the band and he was a very influential Canadian rock legend. Later on, I got to meet Triumph. And talking to them, I learned how Maple Leaf Gardens was very close to their hearts. Having been Toronto born and raised, some of their stories go beyond just playing here. They all grew up in the arena.
One of the most rewarding things for me in making this app was seeing it now that it's up and kind of showing it to people who maybe have experienced some of the things at the gardens, and you'll just find them in the center going through the old photos and kind of reminiscing about the place. And then you show them this new app with the technology they've never seen before, and they're so impressed that not only are younger students trying to preserve that history of a building that they really cherish, but they're doing it in such a cool and unique way.
We're pretty privileged as Ryerson students to have this as our athletic facility, and there's so much history involved with the Maple Leaf Gardens that we felt it was kind of important to help preserve that, as well as promote the new center, the Mattamy Athletic Centre, and what it all has to offer.
You know, what's great about the app is that there are really no boundaries on how we use it. Right now we just have it set up with some of the photos along the walls, but when you really think about it, it can be used with almost anything here in the building, anything physical. For example, there is a Ryerson skate training facility here at the Mattamy Athletic Centre, and they actually just have these pamphlets that they've been giving out to give more information about it. But we've set up a video overlay on top of those pamphlets, so if you use our app with the pamphlet, you'll get just a video that they've made that promotes the skate training facility. The possibilities are endless on how we use it, and we're hoping that the building doesn't just stop with the photos. We hope, Center Ice could be something, or the Ryerson students.
Yeah, it'd be really nice for the product to even get picked up with athletics or anything to promote the school. They can use the application.
The reception regarding our project has been fantastic. People who you would never expect to show an interest have. You don't expect it, but when publicity comes around to you, it's grounding, I guess.
In terms of the photo recognition technology being taken out into the real world, and will that become the next big thing? If you would have asked me 4 or 5 years ago, even 2 years ago, I would have said no way. Not everybody wants to download an app, not everyone even has a smartphone. But now when you look at it, the amount of people who have an iPhone or an Android or a tablet, it's huge. So I could really see in the next 5 years that this type of technology just taking off.
It's probably going to be one of the first interactive national heritage sites in Canada. So we've taken Maple Leaf Gardens and made it into something that uses new media, and we like to call it the perfect marriage between history and technology. And then going forward, we used a lot of things that haven't really been seen before, with a lot of innovative technologies. One of the things we do is it's locative media, so it doesn't affect the physical space, and you have to be inside the center to actually access all the content.
The app is now fully functioning, so come out to the Mattamy Athletic Centre and relive history.